Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How are you today? I hope you are fine and happy because today we're gonna learn something exciting. What is this? I am learning narrative text. If you do not about this, it's okay because I will explain later and I hope after our explanation you will understand what is narrative text. But before that, I will explain to you all that this today class will involve two language skills. The first one is reading and the second one is writing. The first one is reading. In reading, you will be assigned to identify and analyze narrative text. And in writing, you will be assigned to write narrative text. Mom, I don't know how to write narrative text. It's okay, we will learn today. So please pay attention of the class until the end so you can understand very well what our today topics. But before we start our lesson, let's pray together first. Finish. Okay. Before we start our class today, I will ask some questions for warming up. Do you like to read any stories? What kind of stories do you like to read? And after read that stories, what do you do? Do you analyze the character or make some review of the stories? Okay, it's okay. So now please pay attention to this picture. What character you can see in this picture? And in your opinion, what personality of each character? And in your opinion, when and where this story takes place? All of you really could answer my question. But maybe some of you questioning, Mom, you said today that we're gonna learn about narrative text. But why are you showing us this picture? This is a picture of folklore, a fairy tale. Yes, that's it. This folklore is one of the examples of narrative text. That's why I show it to you. So, what is the definition of narrative text? The narrative text itself, the definition is a kind of text which tells a story based on a series of events. A narrative text has a social function or communicative purpose. The purpose of narrative text is to amuse or entertain the reader or listener with unexpected imaginary event. Remember, there are so many types of narrative text. One of them is this that I already showed you. This is folklore, but there are also many kinds of them, such as fairy tales, fiction, science fiction, romance story, and etc. Okay, now we move. If you want to write a good narrative text, you must pay attention to the structure first. What is the structure of narrative text? Every kind of text should have a structure. This is same as narrative text. So this is the structure of narrative text. The first one is orientation. Orientation is who is involved in the story and where and when the story takes place. Usually, orientation takes place in the beginning of the story. It's like kind of the introduction of the stories. And then the second one is complication. The complication is a problem arises followed by the other problems. So usually complication will take place in the middle of story because it is when the story starts having a problem. And the last is resolution. Solution of the problem, and usually it will take place at the end of the story. Okay, now we move to the next slide. This is also the important thing if you want to write narrative text, which is the language feature. The language feature of narrative text As you can see here, there are two language features. The first one is the use of simple past, and the second one is the use of time conjunction. First one, the use of simple past. I think we already know about simple past because we already learned it. So I will just recall it a little bit. What is simple past? Simple past is the second form of verb used to describe the past activity. The example is here. They were not home last night. And the second one is the use of time cycle or past form is common in simple past. For example, like last Sunday, last week, and etc. And the next is time conjunction. If you read the stories, in the beginning of the stories, they will be like once upon a time, long years ago, something like that, right? Now, this is time conjunction, but not also that there are so many time conjunctions, such as after that, as soon as, then, and etc. You should know about this if you want to write good narrative text. Okay, now please pay attention to this and please read the text carefully because it will help you in your next assignment. And while you read the text, I will create a group or find a group in a class, and the group is consists mix between beginner and advanced students. And what did you do in the group? So I will give you a student worksheet consists for about 5 to 10, so you can choose one of them, and then try to analyze and identify the structure and also language feature of the text. Like, where is the orientation, where is the complication, where is the solution, and don't forget about the language feature too. Uh, Please discuss it in the group, and if you have any question or still didn't understand what the topic, please ask me and I will answer you. I will give you 15 minutes to finish your discussion, and after you finish your discussion, I will ask you to presenting your result in front of the class. Okay. Okay, the time is up. You already write your discussion paper, right? So now I will choose one by one of the group to present their discussion in front of the class. While the group doing presentation in front of the class, I want the other group write a feedback or comment to the group who doing presentation. Anything. Feedback and comment. I will give you a paper later. And after the group who doing presentation finish, please give the paper to the group. It will be their evaluation later. And after all of the group doing presentation, I will give you a little bit feedback and also comment. And after that, I will also have individual tasks for all of you. Okay, now please give thanks to all of us. You are really a great job in your discussion and your presentation. You analyze and identify very well the text that I gave to you, and there are one of group that are really detailed in their identifying the text. Like they also put the reason that this is orientation, why this is complication, why this is resolution. It is good, but all of you really did a great job. Okay, now as I said earlier, I will also give you an individual task. So I will ask you to write a simple narrative text, consists 100 until 115 words. Any kind of narrative text you can write folklore, fairy tale, folklore, any kind of them that you know. I will give you 10 minutes to finish them, and please remember, pay attention to the structure and also language feature. After you finish your work, please submit them in the table. I will give feedback and comment later. Okay, the time is up. Before we end our class today, Anyone wanna make a conclusion about our class today? Okay, good. So I will give you also references, more references if you want to study about narrative text in your home, so it can make your deeper understanding of narrative text. And remember, today you already learned about narrative text. You analyze the text, you look for the structure and also the language feature, and you try to write them. This is just a basic thing of narrative text. And if it is just a basic one, it is very important for you because if you want to write a longer narrative text, it will be easier for you to write them. Okay? Now, if you have any question, please raise your hand. And if there are no questions, we will close our class today. There are no questions? Okay. We close our class today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.